Well, Jonathan, Trump's just
JTrain. JTrain.
JTrain. JTrain.
Damn
Trump
it.
just gassed public schools into submission. What the
Yeah.
hell's going on, Jonathan? JTrain.
Yo, this is called fascism or authoritarianism. You take your pick. They're gassing kids, people. Gassing kids. Why? Because they want to show that they can bully people. And you know who they're not going to go gas? Cartels. You know who they are gassing? Little kids. Why? Because little kids don't have guns. They don't have machetes. They don't fight back. This is absolutely intolerable. They should be, Trump should be impeached immediately. Whoever authorized this should be going to jail. This is not even a question in my mind. So they'll let guys walk in there and shoot up schools and leave them alone, but they'll go gas them when there's nothing going on. Like, come on, guys. This is look at this. They're in full tack gear, ready for an armed response. Like they're invading a cartel stash house. It's a fucking goddamn public school, people.
This is being reported from the Rolling Stone magazine. So in Portland, Oregon, Donald Trump's forces have tear gassed the public school into submission, or at least into fleeing its longtime campus. The local Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, complex in Portland has become a near nightly flashpoint this summer for local activists demonstrating against the Trump administration's mass deportation campaign, marked by masked agents snatching law-abiding non-citizens from courthouses, Home Depot parking lots, garment factories, taco trucks, and city streets.
But you said a magic word. Where was this done? Portland. What is Portland known for? Anti-fascism.
Is it? I thought Portland was known for not giving a shit and just smoking weed and hiking.
Yeah, but Portland's also the place that had that massive demilitarized zone that went nuts during his other administration or whatever.
Yeah, I'm surprised this is happening in a city like Portland.
It's a Democratic area.
Right.
If you look at his tactics, where is he handling shit? Washington, D.C., Democratic. California, Democratic. Now, Portland, Democratic. He's going after... Now, I don't know if you saw the announcement. He's going to be sending troops to Chicago, Democratic.
Thank God.
He's attacking blue areas. He wants to hurt Democrats. He's trying to scare Democrats. Now he's talking about having these same people that are gassing and carrying weapons and assaulting civilians outside of all polling places and all voting places come the next election. This is all Gestapo tactics to keep Democrats from voting, period. That's all this is. Because you're not worried about the little kid. He told you he's going to go get the criminals. And those little criminals, as far as he's concerned, are because they're brown and they're sitting in a classroom, not causing problems. This is all about scaring and hurting Democrats. This is not, they were like, oh, abortion hurts the kids. We can't hurt the kids. They're gassing kids. Come on, guys.
Let's see why they did that. By day, protester signs directed by passerbys carry messages like "You're not safe, you're next." After dark, demonstrators here square off with federal agents in a cat-and-mouse conflict that often begins with protesters taunting ICE agents with verbal tirades, leading federal riot cops to respond with disproportionate show of force. Where's the part where they gas these children?
Yeah, this is, in my mind, this is right up there with federal charges against a guy that threw a sub at a police officer. Come on.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This is totally a dominance control. This is totally about hurting people they don't have to be scared of. They're showing up in armed tactical gear, ready for getting shot at a freaking public school in Portland where there's probably no crime. Yeah. This is just abuse, guys. This is tactical, totalitarian, authoritarianism abuse of Democrats. Just like John Colton's home invasion. Did you see that this morning?
John Bolton?
Colton. The previous
Who's
one of
Colton?
The previous advisors for law stuff to multiple presidents, including Trump.
John Bolton.
Colton, Colton.
I've never heard of a John Colton.
Anyway, yeah, they raided his house this morning about classified documents. Maybe it was Bolton.
They raided Bolton's house this morning.
There you go. So raiding John. So this guy, okay, who cares? Trump had him in his house when he wasn't president in a bathroom closet. Come on. You're going to go after this guy? It's not like he's sharing him with the Saudis, but this is all about A, Epstein, and B, totalitarianism, and C, trying to hide that he wants 100 new Republican seats so that they never lose control of government again, and securing his 2028 election through force and hurting of the Democrats. That's what this is. He's hurting Democrats. He's now coming at your kids. Hide your kids. He's coming at your kids.
Your wife.
Well, I mean, hide a wife's another topic we can get into another day. But like, this is not okay. This is not okay. This is not even a little okay. Not even a little, because there's probably 99.9% of those kids are law abiding, legal, born in America, have their birth certificates and are natural citizens, and they got fucking gas at a goddamn school. That's not fucking okay.
Here, I want to take us through what happened at this specific thing. So it's more of the article from
No, no, no.
Rolling
There's
Stone.
nothing here that matters other than they gassed a public school. It wasn't under threat. It wasn't under lockdown. There wasn't a mass shooting. They were just going about their lives, and ICE rolled up there and gassed little kids. There's no excuse. There's nothing else in this article that matters. They gassed little kids. Period.
The habitual deployment of chemical irritants by federal agents has created fear in the neighborhood. Locals have posted
That's the
biohazard
point.
warning signs that this area has been sprayed with tear gas and toxic chemicals. That's ICE putting out areas in our cities that, hey, just don't come down here because we're going to gas this area when people start expressing their First Amendment rights. As a new
Welcome
academic
to the
year
MAGA
approaches,
Reich.
a nearby public school has been forced to abandon its longtime campus, citing threats to student health. We didn't know if there were any new gases being used. We didn't even know how to identify them, says the school's interim executive director, Laura Cartwright, who committed to an emergency move amid cratering enrollment. If we would have stayed, we might have lost our school because of people's concerns around safety. That's crazy.
Yep.
The Cottonwood School is a charter school focused on civics and science, serving students from kindergarten to 8th grade. Is now a former campus, sits south of downtown near the
Oh my
Willamette.
God, they're teaching DI. Gas them.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past this fucking administration. That seems like it's part of the plan, actually.
There's no excuse for this. This is absolutely unexcusable. Period. End of story.
I'm surprised they're not gassing women for voting at the voting booths. I bet that's next. After immigration, we're going to start showing up at voting blocks and pulling women out because they
what was his name?
voting.
What's his name?
Hegseth.
Hegseth. Yeah, he went on record and said he doesn't think women should have to be able to vote.
Oh,
They definitely can't have control of their bodies according to anti-abortion laws and everything else that's coming out. Now they can gas kids and they can beat on people and arrest them for getting yelled at. Like, come on.
If you've made it this far in the video, I'm surprised, but I appreciate it. Now hit subscribe, please, and drop a comment.
All right, next topic.
Next thing.
Bullshit.
We got to keep Jonathan at this level of mad, because if he gets above it, he just goes AWOL, and then no one gets anything. So we got to make sure
this is so unconfessional.
JTrain happy. JTrain, the Patriot. All right.
JTrain Roland. Let's go.
What is next? Shoot.
National parks.
Technical difficulties. Thanks, Trump. Or which one was it? Ivanka?
Yeah. Let's do that one last.
Okay.
Either the truckers or the national parks.
Let's go national parks. Okay. Trump wants to turn national parks into golf clubs, and we already know this, right?
What did I tell you guys? If it doesn't make him money or gain him power, he doesn't care. Selling off the national parks, he can't turn into golf courses and turning the others into golf courses and making money. It's not a goddamn business. It's the fucking government. This is not okay.
Let's watch the clip.
He's going to sell everything to make his dollar. That's a commercial. You failed.
I'm going to edit this out.
It's got blue and green and white in there. Isn't it DEI?
Very good at grass.
I know more about grass except weed than anybody because I never touched the weed.
A human being said that I'm really good at grass.
There's nobody who knows more about grass than me.
Over the place. I know more about grass.
Oh, he said it again. He said
it.
Holy shit.
He said it.
Oh my God.
What the shit? Yeah, there's not these things that, like, you know, people that study grass and know.
Can we get it a third time? Is he going to say it again? Let's see.
What the fuck? Are you fucking stupid?
He's the grass god.
Oh my God. I know more about grass than anybody. Oh, you landscape artist.
I know in North Carolina, there has been a 10-year petition being put together about the grass in our parks. Like, this is one of the top issues affecting North Carolinians today. And I'm just glad we finally have a president that's putting grass back in our parks.
Okay, so there's three possibilities here that I think are fun. And
the bluegrass? Are we going to go with the Shenandoah Green from South Carolina, or what? What do you think?
Yeah, that works really well in Colorado. So either he's legitimately telling you he's going to get rear parks and turn them into private golf courses for him and his rich buddies, which honestly sounds viable.
I believe
Two, he thinks all golf courses are national parks, and he's just confused because he's never been to an actual fucking national park. He's only been to golf courses
That's
everywhere.
probably more accurate. He is too dumb of a son of a bitch to know the difference between a golf course and a national park.
Or 3, he is sunsetting so bad he can't differentiate them.
All valid responses. I think all 3 of them play some kind of role in this.
All 3 of those, again, deserve impeachment. Let's go.
They do. Here we go. Clip.
This is bullshit.
But,
There
we're
it
gonna
is.
look-
There it
we're
is.
gonna
He
have-
told you. He's going to steal your park. He's going to turn it into a golf course and then let you pay admission to go play with his rich buddies.
Thank you, dear leader. Thank you, dear leader.
He is now grifting your national parks.
He's grifting
You guys
at
are
every
stupid
level.
for voting for this. Come
He's
on.
stealing from the poor people. He's stealing from the rich people. He's stealing from foreigners. He's all right. Here we go. I just want to point that out. He said grass again. Oh shit.
Anyway, whatever. This topic's busted. Like, my God, this is. I can't put a scale on how much grift that, like, every human being that's a U.S. citizen should be fucking mad that he's going to take your national parks that are free to you to use and turn them into private golf courses that make him money. He's stealing your national parks. He's going to privatize it and he's going to make money on it, and you're fucked. And he stole billions of dollars from you for this. Good job voting for this asshat. Good job.
Well,
grift
JTrain,
king.
I didn't have billions of dollars to give, so it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, your kids are going to hate it, though, and your grandkids and your great-grandkids.
We don't love our kids. Not here in the MAGA movement.
Well,
We
we're
don't care
going to
about
get to Trump loving his kids a little bit in the wrong way at the end of this, but we'll get to that later.
Trump's love, we should do an episode on that. He
Oh my
definitely loves
God.
Ivanka differently than he loves.
Yeah, that we have that tweet ready to go, but let's get to that next. Let's get to that after this next one, the trucker thing.
You want to talk about truckers? Let's
Yeah.
talk about Trump and the truckers. Let me pull it up. Oh, freezes all trucker visas. I didn't hear about this one, Jonathan. You're going to take me through it. Trump freezes all trucker visas after a fatal Florida crash. Industry says this could cripple supply chains.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about you. So the juxtaposition here is that I think is hilarious is guns. People roll into places with guns and shoot up everybody. We got 2 mass shootings a day on average now. I don't see everybody's gun rights getting revoked. But
I don't hear too much Second Amendment stuff out here.
tractor trailer accident is shutting down everybody.
Well, let's tell everyone what happened. So after a deadly crash involving an undocumented Indian trucker who couldn't speak English, Trump just suspended all commercial driving visas. The trucking industry is freaking out. The crash that changed everything happened August 12th on the Florida Turnpike. Harinder Singh, 28, made an illegal U-turn in his semi and killed a family of 3 in a minivan. Here's the kicker. He entered the U.S. illegally in 2018, got CDLs in 2 different states despite being ineligible, and could only answer 2 out of 12 basic English questions when tested after the crash. The government's response was swift and brutal. Complete freeze on all worker visas for commercial drivers. So this was they're just using this as an example. They were waiting for someone to do something like this so they could pull the plug on all the immigrant drivers.
Oh yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Yep, this is going to hurt all the visas. Was it
What do you
Trump
guys
already
think about
said 55 million visas will be reviewed and people will have them revoked and deported depending on political alignment, color, nationality. They're not going to be discriminatory.
Language.
There's already been multiple people that have been deported for each of those individual things that have been shouted from the rooftops. Now everybody with a visa is under review, period. Good luck.
I don't have a visa. I'm safe.
Anybody with a visa that voted for this asshat, good luck.
There are some MAGA people still out there. I made a TikTok the other day it was a clip from this podcast and a ton of MAGA people commented. Finally, I haven't been able to actually talk to a MAGA person yet from our comments, but a whole bunch. We'll do an episode where we go through the comments. And
yeah, we should just do one episode where we just go through one of the comment sections and just have fun with it.
I think we should.
But you know what they didn't do? Did they go arrest the guy that gave them these illegal CDLs? Did they go get those people? How about the business? Did they shut down a business and do a full audit of everybody that worked there? Did they arrest the guy that hired the illegal immigrant? Where's the fallback on the people that are supporting and endeavoring these things? Like the farms that got shut down with the illegal immigrants on it. What
about the farmer?
Why aren't the farmers in jail that hired all these illegals? It's just, did they even get fined? Or they're just out of people and they got to hire more illegals? Like, there's more stuff that needs to be done here. And again, an illegal Indian guy is that's an interesting new variation I haven't heard yet. I've heard of South Americans. I've heard of people that go against the politics, but illegal Indian driving a CDL, that's a new take. But yeah, so let's just shut down all let's overreact. Let's knee jerk react because that's what Trump does. Oh, we're just going to do this big thing and not think about any of the consequences. Oh, and
Yeah.
make a big show of force. Congratulations, we're not gonna get food in the stores for a few weeks.
What do you think the impact's going to be? How big of an impact is this going to be?
Well, I don't know, to be honest, because them shutting down the ports and all the tariffs didn't empty shelves out like people were speculating. So,
That's a good thing, right?
I don't know how many illegal truckers with visas there are, how many people like what percentage of truck drivers have visas. I don't know the numbers to even be able to guess
Yeah.
like what impact this is. Now, my understanding is it's going to be a non-zero amount. It may not show up to the average individual person. I know based on friends of mine that are truck drivers, actually I do have a couple that they're overworked, overhoured, and doing some crazy stuff to pull these loads through. I know that people are working stack shifts trying to get out, and they're probably breaking the law doing. Some of these are probably breaking the law doing it, and I don't know. But the
It's
fact
not a
that
good thing.
we allowed this to happen is either see no evil, hear no evil, or it's because the workforce is so limited they couldn't get enough people, or it's just going to cripple businesses. But will the average individual see this in their stores? I don't know, to be honest. But should we crack down on illegal immigrants driving CDLs? Yes. Should we be cracking down on illegal immigrants? Sure. Should we find good ways for good people that are immigrants here to be able to become naturalized? Yes.
100%.
These all sound like great ideas, but just force removing people to, you know, probably shouldn't be doing this, smoke bombing schools, but, here we are. This is the timeline we're in. And
Yeah.
what is it? 70% of people being deported have never committed a
Have a criminal
crime
record.
other than maybe being here illegal. But that's also it. And there's a lot of people say, oh, well, they're here illegal. It's like, sorta, because like 500,000 people got their visas revoked for maybe saying the wrong thing or putting out the wrong blog or putting out the wrong TikTok video or YouTube video. Plenty of those people that are getting deported too, and all they were doing is utilizing their First Amendment rights. So it's not all one way or the other,
Right.
but
Even
there
though
are
the
good
mega
people getting
base is
thrown out with the
still
bathwater.
the mega base is still in like full support of the deportation of the administration, but I'm curious to know from the MAGA people, how are you guys absorbing the tariffs? Is that affecting you at all? Is this
Did we
what you
get
voted for?
so in the last podcast we did, we asked what the line was that Trump would have to cross before they revolted.
I think that's the
And
one that
I'm
went viral, actually.
yeah, what was the line? Is tear gassing kids in school the line? Or is it
Covering up
shooting people?
child sex predators aren't aligned.
Is the National Guard rolling into every Democratic city with arms and actually physically arresting people for walking down the street? Is that going to be okay?
Are we
Or is it
collectively okay with
taking
masked
away all the
people
national
walking into our
parks and turning them
workplaces
into
and taking
private
our workers out?
businesses? Yeah, like do you have to go hungry? Do you have to get assaulted by the police? Like, what's the actual line for you guys? Because we're getting close to some of those. I mean, the Trump burger, husband got deported, business is shut down. Um, a Trump paraphernalia store got shut down for the same reasons. Numerous MAGAs have been coming on and begging for money because their loved ones are being deported because they thought they weren't going to because they voted a certain way. Plenty of MAGAs have been talking about how the tariffs are putting them out of business. Trump's business dealings with China cost us billions in dollars in soybean sales to China because Brazil picked up the slack because Trump was being an asshole. And now a lot of farmers are getting this soybean deal again with Trump, and they're not going to get the bailout this time because he doesn't have to, because he's not worried about getting reelected, because they're going to fix the election to where they don't have to worry about it anymore. But you're suffering
And that's not a
if
line
as
either.
long as it's aligning with their profitability is okay, regardless. And then they've proven, with beyond a shadow of a doubt, what you believe in, how well you align to their principles. If you vote for them, none of that fucking matters. At the end of the day, if you're not making them money, you're a target. It's just a matter of time. They came for the illegal criminals, then they came for the illegals. Now they're coming for the legals, and now they're going to come for you at one sometime in the future.
Me? personally. Are they coming
You're
for me?
brown. Why not?
JTrain. I'm
I'm
a
white, so it makes
podcaster.
it a little easier. Just saying.
Huh?
I'm
I,
white.
I I fit into groups easily. I could wear a turban one day if I wanted to.
I mean, we have this podcast ripping Trump. Like AI could always tag us.
All right. Well, maybe one day Trump will see this shit, and then we'll get politically arrested.
I'll move to Canada first. All right, let's move on to the last one because this was the fun one. I don't want to hold people in suspense for too long.
Okay, here we go, Ivanka.
Just click on it straight up. Let's just read it out.
It's very painful to see your own father is so utterly despised by half the country, to see him constantly maligned by the media, talk show hosts, etc. Not to mention the constant falsehoods. Take these new South Park episodes, for example. His penis isn't that small. Is that really from his daughter?
So
Ivanka, why are you talking about daddy's dick?
yeah,
You don't
like,
do that.
How often do you see this thing?
But we've heard Donald Trump talking about Ivanka sexually, so I guess the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree.
Maybe
Ivanka's talking about daddy dick.
so there's an old expression where there's smoke, there's fire. Yeah, we've been seeing smoke around this for years. This kind of feels like the glimmering of the fire poking through. So, like, I said that wrong. The glimmer of the fire shining through. Sorry, poking through. That was bad. Sorry about that.
We're leaving it in.
Yeah.
It stays in the pot.
Ivanka, don't defend your dad's penis. Just don't do that.
Ever.
Don't do that. Nope, never.
I
Never.
feel like someone stole her phone. Like, that's a very common sense thing to know.
Have you seen Ivanka talk? Like, there's no common sense there. Come on.
Not really. I'm always just mesmerized by
My
how hot
personal
she is, and
opinion.
I don't pay attention
I
to her.
think she's pretty much a idiot grifter that succeeded just because she's Trump's daughter and is not horrible looking.
Ivanka, and you're just my type, baby. You know what? If you and Jared ever break up, holler at your boy. I got you.
Wow. Talking about that's a dark road, dude. And
Just for a little bit.
you're a little brown for her, just saying.
I know. I don't fit in.
Yeah, you don't have an in with the Saudis to make a $2 billion loan happen. Just saying.
No, but if I put that thing on my head, I can at least look like I might. And
There you
then
go.
she might go for me.
There you go.
She might go for a guy like me.
Well, God,
Ivanka, holler at your boy. All right. I am the host of the Almost Above Average podcast. I don't know if you know that. I own the McMedia Network, Ivanka. Okay. And I own that cup that I just drank from also.
JTrain out.
I'm about to go on a diatribe there or a big poem to Ivanka Trump. No, I don't like her that much.
Anyway.
She's good looking. Anyway.
So yeah, don't talk about that anymore, please, ever. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Just
no,
saying.
the only people who should be talking about Donald Trump's penis because they do it effectively is South Park. I promote that. I give you my permission. They're the only ones that can talk about the penis.
Supposedly there's some Maxwell tapes released today, and something in there said her saying his penis is not actually small. And it's like, I really have to hear about his penis twice in one day.
Wait, Maxwell knows the size of Donald Trump's penis?
Well, I mean, I don't know how true that is. Maybe somebody's just funning around, but yeah, how would she know?
If that is true, then that brings to light maybe a particular situation where a Epstein and a Trump and a Maxwell sitting in a tree.
No, I was thinking like, yeah, it's like she goes, yes, Congress, I swear I do not have a tape of Trump having underage blowjobs on Epstein Island. That didn't happen. I don't have that tape. Maxwell, your eyes twitching. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I don't have the tape.
I bet maybe Ghislaine and Donald cucked Jeffrey Epstein. That's what it was.
Well,
you've heard it here. Only on the Almost Above Average podcast. The love triangle, Epstein, Trump, and Maxwell.
Have you not seen the picture?
Well, I have. But she was too old for both of them.
Yeah.
At 20.
Yeah, she was over 20. Well, let's be honest. Melania was over 20 when they met, but not by much.
Well, what do you guys think? Is it appropriate for Ivanka Trump to be talking about her daddy's penis? Should she be giving advice about Donald Trump's penis to the world? I want to know the answer in the comments. Please let us know.
I got 3 more questions. Should Trump be allowed as the president to confiscate for his own personal use golf courses and then turn them in, or national parks and turn them into golf courses? Are you guys okay with that? Or is the line gassing little kids? Is that the line for you? Are you okay with not gas? Are you okay with him gassing little kids? Are you guys, like, seriously, are you all good with him gassing little kids?
I think they are. They're okay with it. They voted for that.
Y'all need to go fucking read the Bible. Just saying.
Amen.
Love thy neighbor.
All right, let's leave it there. Until next time, this is the Almost Above Average podcast. Please hit subscribe and drop a comment. Let us know what you think. We'll argue with you on TikTok if it's good enough. My name is
JTrain
Chris
out.
McIntyre, and that's JTrain. We'll see you in the comments. Hit subscribe. Peace.